Femi Fani Kayode has reacted to the northern elders or leaders thereabout. He said, "Stop playing with fire. Are Southerners slaves?" Femi Fani Kayode asked. Former aviation minister, writer, and activist Femi Fani Kayode has reacted to a statement made by a Nigerian professor while being interviewed on AIT. Usman Yusuf, who is a Nigerian professor of hematology oncology and also an alumnus of Ahmadu Bello University and he stated that southern governors ought to have consulted some northern leaders before banning open grazing in their region. While reacting to this, Femi Fani Kayode asked if southerners are slaves. He warned that the attempt to threaten, enslave, and intimidate southerns will be completely refuted. He further asked if there is any reason why southern governors should have consulted with northern leaders about the laws they wish to pass in their state. What's your take on this? According to Femi Fani Kayode, says the arrogance and effrontery of these uncircumcised Philistines appalls me. Why should southern governors consult with Fulani leaders about the laws they are passing in their respective states? Are southerners slaves? And what the hell does he mean when he says southern governors? He should be careful. This man should stop playing with fire. We want peace and are ready to build bridges, but any attempt to threaten, denigrate, enslave, or intimidate us will be met with contempt, disdain, defiance, and a ruthless resolve to resist those that seek to oppress us. While some are of the opinion that the ban on an open grazing will help solve farmers' herdsmen clash, some think ranches should be built by the federal government. See some reactions over it below. Does Fulani have leaders? Does Fulani have leaders? The people parading themselves as Fulani leaders are Miyetti Allah, a well-known terrorist organization who discussed with terrorists. Southern governors over delayed their decision. Kudos to Rotimi Akeredolu, Otom, and Fayose, who did it years ago. Samuel Otom has, even denounced the Miyetti Allah or the Fulani in his own state, in the Benue state. He has not been in good terms with them because now he has floated vigilante group, and he has ordered that everybody should get ammunition, should get arms, AK-47 or locally made guns to protect themselves. Continue with the report and the reply they are giving to the Femi Fani Kayode tweet. Somebody says that Yusuf of a man is a fool who wants to remain a parasite on the South. You still have time to talk about this cow brain despite being a professor, and he still reasons like a cow. Southern governors are fair to them. If they reject the demand, instant division will take place and they will lose. Our Southern politicians has over the years made them feel important, so don't blame them. So many people have of the opinion. I agree with you. That is why the likes of Tinubu should be warned. Tinubu now has, been putting himself as if he wants to beg the Northerners or the Fulani to vote for him, and he has denied the report saying he is not campaigning for 2023 election, and he is going to the north to go and appease them, begging them because they have the most largest population in the country, so that he can win election. Tinubu is just playing with fire. If eventually he gives them whatever he wants to give them, and eventually on the day of the election they might not even vote for him, or they might vote for him and also plan coup against Tinubu. Tinubu is just deceiving himself. In fact, what unsavory statement. We can't even blow our nose in the south without asking permission from our colonial master. Well, it's a despicable comment, audacious. What gave that man audacity, impetus? Hey, so many people have been using so many English, qualifying this particular man, that what he says is rubbish. Why will he expect someone to take permission from the Fulani elders before they can, abate law, or before they can declare law? It's none of the northern elders or the Fulani leaders concerned. It's just, for example, you have a house that is not being fenced, and you see that intruder usually come to your compound because it is not fenced, and you now decide to fence the compound to a height level. and they now came back that why didn't you take permission from them before fencing your house? Is that not stupidity? So you should take permission from intruders or from robbers or from armed robbers, from thieves that usually invade your house or invaders in your house, that you want to fence your house. So is that a reasonable word to be said by a professor? Well, despicable and audacious. See entitlement. Oga Femi, I feel you when you respond angrily, but the prof is a Fulani man, not a Philistine. Well, either a Philistine or a Fulani man is just his words are not to be accepted just like that. If nobody replies that man, he will feel what he has said is the right thing. He has said the wrong thing, is an insult. I think this man just wants Northerners to rule us all, but it will never come to pass. Wow. That governors elected by the majority of their people should seek permission or tell Fulani leaders about their plans and what they want to do in their state and region. If that is not done, what then will be the repercussion? It will be interesting to know. So the southern governors should go and take permission from the Fulani leaders in the north that they want to ban open grazing, which is not possible. Only Nnamdi is another savior. Southerners are pigs to them, but then we move. We cannot, be slave to them for longer time. The glory they have, or the advantage they have, is just because their president is from the Fulani clan. That is why they are misbehaving. The killings in the northern part of Nigeria, no one of them has been prosecuted. Boko Haram are just misbehaving. Fulani herdsmen are misbehaving. Kidnappers are misbehaving. Bandits are misbehaving. And Buhari is not saying anything. That is the reason why Buhari needs to be impeached or sacked off. Buhari's health has been deteriorated. Now he's trying to advance and planning to go and meet his personal doctor in Paris. In a few days from now, Buhari will be traveling to Paris to go and meet his personal doctor. Buhari needs to be impeached because his health is deteriorating and Buhari is not capable of ruling Nigeria again. That is why this whole nonsense is happening. These people cannot have mouth to say such nonsense. Well, that's the stupid mentality of Northerners, seeing us lesser Nigerians. Why must Southern governors consult Northern leaders before taking decision? Which sense will they provide that Southerners don't have? Well, do Northerners do the same? Well, notwithstanding, Fulani actually believe they own Nigeria. Is there a united way the Southern leaders are going to make them realize that that is a fallacy? Well, what the Yusuf Usman have just said is just is just more or less like an hate speech, or to create embers of war by mentioning such that the Southern governors should have taken permission from the Fulani leaders. Who are the Fulani leaders? The Fulani leaders, are they in government? Are they in power? Or what do they do? What is their occupation? Well, I would like you to share your comments and deliberate on this issue. Thank you for listening, and God bless.